Security! Welcome back. Welcome back to Sakhal. Welcome back to Frostline on PlayStation 5. Right, as you may recall, we came out on this peninsula because we thought there was a land bridge. It turns out the land bridge is down there, where you can see down there. So we need to head down that way, and that's fine. Also, I did double check where the water is at Petropavlovsk, and there's one water way up at the top hill over there somewhere. So I think we were on the right track when we were heading out that way. But we never did find it. It is further out than you think. There's another water over on this side, so my plan is still the same. So if you recall, if you have been watching, the plan is that we're going to grab some water, and we're going to make sure we have some fresh water. We're then going to head down across the land bridge, and we're going to take the land bridge onto the peninsula, to what people are euphemistically calling Italy, and we're going to head off down that way, and we're going to explore. There's a lot of military stuff down there, and we're going to hope to get some better gear and weaponry. We say better gear. I'll just remind you exactly what gear we've got, or if you haven't watched the other stuff, what we've got. So we picked up a Vega. We don't have much in the Vega. We have 3 rounds. We've got the field vest, which is badly damaged, which is fine. We're not wearing it for installation purposes, but it could be better. But it does have good capacity. We've got this down coat, which is actually best insulation, which is not bad. Yeah, it's not camo, but it's green, and that's not bad. There's apparently some Arctic military camo stuff that might be better, but you're going to stand out in the forest, I think. Anyway, cargo pants, which is high insulation anyway. We've got our ghillie hood that we picked up, which is best insulation. We have the ski mask, which is also best insulation. We have wool gloves, which is also best insulation. We have hiking boots, which are also best insulation. So actually, clothing-wise, we're actually pretty good. We're in some of the quote-unquote best clothing we could have. Could we have better weaponry? Yes, of course we could. Of course we could. Could we have a better bag? Yes, of course we could. An assault backpack would suit me fine. Thank you very much. So we could have some better things, but we're actually okay. Well, I mean, I suppose from a survival perspective, we want one of those filtering bottles. They would be very, very handy because we don't have one of those. And what our proposed, or what my proposed plan is, we're going to head out to the peninsula and we're going to hope that we find one. There's a little house over there. I wonder how dangerous it is to go and check out this house. Couple little houses. Is this the... I'll give this a bit of a berth, because I don't want to go that way yet. I need to go and find the water. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. We want one of those bottles, because I have the collating agent. And the plan is, the rough plan is that if we run out of water while we are over on the peninsula, we're gonna drink the snow, get heavy metal poisoning, but I've got the collating agent, so I can always cure myself. In theory, that's the theoretical plan. Look, it ain't a great plan, but it is a plan. So there you go. Right, the water. I do believe the water's kind of out this way. It's been quiet. Well, I say it's been quiet. I've been on for like 10 minutes. But the server is quieter today. That's the first time that I've looked at it, and there's been space on the server. There's 35 people on the server instead of it's usually like 50 plus 3, you know, and waiting. So there hasn't been that. I don't know if that necessarily means anything. It is still early in the morning. So I hope I'm on the right track with this, with where the water is, because I really feel like I've said before, it's important to understand where the water is and all the places you're proposing to go. And that's no different from Cherno or Livonia. So, we need to find... There's supposed to be a mast out this side somewhere. I can't quite see it. Someone put a tent up. I thought about putting the canopy tent up when I found it. When I found those tents, I thought it might be a bit of a wheeze to put a couple of tents up. So I'm glad somebody else thought so too. Right, I think we need to just try up this hill. Try up this hill. Where is the... I see these things are going up here. Is the mast up here? Yeah, it is. There it is. Right. So yeah, I'm on the right track. And if you're wondering, like, you're like, how can you not find things when you got I Survive? It's like, yes, I do know that there is I Survive. So the thing that I've said is when I'm playing the game, I want to play the game so that I'm only utilizing the tools in-game. Now, I appreciate something of an oxymoronic statement by saying that I've already looked it up offline. But, you know, otherwise, I'd be running around for ages. I think it's down here. So I think there's a track somewhere off here. And it should be down here somewhere. They're not easy things to spot at the best of times. That might be further up, not down. I feel like I may have come too far down. Because we did come this kind of way. Remember? Oh no, there it is. There it is. Oh, okay. This road sign might be a bit of a giveaway. This restriction. I see. So this is where the water is. Oh, this is one of the waters. It's heading up here somewhere. There we go. Right, let's top up quickly. Yeah, so before you guys came on, this is Calouse. I told you they all have different names. Someone should probably write them down, and that someone's probably not going to be me. Yeah, before I broadcast, we were out on the peninsula. I built a little fire, and I got the heat buff because I know I've got a little bit of running to do, and I didn't want to stop. Food's fine. We've still got a couple of reindeer steaks we haven't eaten yet, but yeah, it really shows you how much food you need. You seem to need an awful lot of food. So, you know, it is what it is. So I want to really chug up on the water because food we can get. We can go down to the coast on the peninsula and we can find some fish. We can pick up fish. That's not a problem. But the water, there's no water. There's no fresh water. So it's a bit of a gamble, right? Right, I'm gonna head back this way, which I do believe takes us back to the coast. Right, so we're off again. We're off and away. We could always pay a visit to that mast, seeing as it is up here somewhere. Have a look. Snowing again. Yeah, so the fire, a little fire, like a 3-stick fire, wasn't really very big. It was just like a little 3-stick fire, and I got boosted all the way up to 3 pluses. So that's pretty good. That's the first time we've got up to 3 pluses outside. There's just nothing here. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that, happy about that, happy about that. that we got the full heat bonus. Like I said, because we've got a bit of traveling to do. I don't want to go the wrong way. That's inland. I want to go outland. Inland, outland? I mean, it seems to be grammatically correct. It just doesn't make a lot of sense when you say it. Seaward? No. Coast? Oh, I don't know. Stop trying to think about it, LJ. Just try and keep an eye on where we're going. I haven't heard a lot of animals down here. Which, you know, we've been chatting, a few of us, we've been chatting in the Salty crew about some of the mechanics of the new map stroke game, and that there seems to be a very big focus on fishing in particular, and it seems to be that I'm still going the wrong way. It seems to be that a lot of the focus is on getting you, compelling you to fish. That's the peninsula that's the dead end peninsula just came, so I am going the right way. Down here. Follow this hill crest. Because there's not a lot to eat. Can't find a lot of things to hunt. There's not a lot of food in the houses. Certainly not on this map. I don't know if that's maybe if you're playing on official updated Cherno. I haven't had the chance to update the White Cloud server, which is my private community server, yet, because as you may or may not know, my server is modded, and because it is modded, when a new update like 1.26 drops, I have to download all of the source files of the Bohemia Interactive GitHub, and I need to go through those source files, and I need to figure out what has changed, and I need to amend those changes into my files, or vice versa. I need to change the BI Frostline GitHub files to accommodate my changes, and then I have to upload those all to the server. Which is a bit of a time-consuming process, I am not going to lie. You know, and that's what it takes, administering and running your own server, and that's fine. But I haven't had the chance to do that yet because I've been too busy and too excited doing this for you guys. Well, and myself. I won't deny I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. You know, which is fine. Especially now. Now that I feel like we're getting somewhere, now that I feel like we're surviving and we're leaving the freshy madness behind and starting to get the opportunity to explore, it's quite good. The getting started and the running around and arguing with freshies, that's not my kind of experience. I know it is some people's experience that they love that. It's not mine really. I want to get out of the freshy area, get sorted and go explore and find things. And it's taken a little bit to do that. Not too much, but a little bit. So we're on our way. I'm still jogging because my water's still going up, which is pretty good. I want to recognize all the benefit, but we are on the right direction. And the land bridge is down here, and you can see it. You can see it now. So I don't know. I don't know, you know, where any of the other players are in terms of, are we going to run into people crossing this bridge? Are we going to run into snipers guarding the bridge? There's a place in, it's not nearly as big as this, there's a place in Livonia where there's a long bridge. If you've not been to Livonia, there's a long bridge to cross, there's a big massive river runs through it. And it's always dicey, because you never know, you know, if someone's going to be there sniping. And I think there's a little military guard post at the beginning of this land bridge. I haven't seen any more boats. I saw a boat once on the Freshy side. We couldn't reach it. It was in the water, and we got killed shortly after finding it. But I did see a boat. I have had a look in the files. There are, I think, 4 boats: an orange boat, a blue boat, a black boat, and a camo boat. Motorbike helmet. I haven't seen any of them. So here we are. Here's the land bridge. Here's the connection. Italy's over there. There's a Z up there. He looked like he kind of spawned in because I was here. They don't look aggroed, so that's pretty cool. Oop. Right, there's quite a few Zeds we've got to get past first, apparently. Nice camo gear. He's got ammo of some description. I think I can hear a guy in a barrack building. Should probably check this building. Oh, it heard me. What's this? Bushlat jacket. How good is this? High insulation. Center place very warm and comfortable. Wonder if we could get some to repair it with. I don't think we're going to do anything about that now. The guy that heard us ran off around the corner. Oh, that guy's walking at us. Yeah, we're always going to set somebody off. Field vest. Some mini sights. This is camo helmet. Right, we might have to let this guy in so we can deal with him. He's got food. Nice touch with the rock rubble. Right, so we're off, making our way across. You can see there's a tower over there. Now it's supposed to be hard over here. It's not supposed to be easy, right? It's supposed to be it's fairly militarized. And like I said, there's no water sources over there. So that's it, our water is now going down. We've got a bottle of water, and when we run out of that water, we're drinking the snow, man. There's a Z down there. 2 Zs. on this side. Any Zeds on this side? No. Okay. A little engineering building. Ghillie suit. Really? Oh, hello. Sorry, didn't see you there. There's night. Is that night vision? Where are you? Where are you? Another one. I'll cut again. Use the rags up. Disinfected rags, by the way, in case you're wondering. Yeah, there's an NVG head strap, which we'll take. This is, I wonder how much capacity it's got. They're probably the same. They don't have great capacity in terms of cargo, you know, inventory space. So I've never really bothered with them myself. There's a Z out there somewhere. I'm only wearing the ghillie hood because it was the best insulation I could find at the time, and I haven't found anything better, to be fair. Right, leave them behind. Oh, this is our first encounter with wolves, of all things. So we've definitely got these blocks we can get up on, which will certainly save us. But it's going to get noisy. Depends how many show up, because I've got the deagle and I've got the shotgun. So interesting. So if you come over here, be prepared for wolves. That's the other thing we hadn't talked about, is just exactly how much wildlife there would be out here. I don't see anywhere else. If there was a shed or something I felt I could get to. Don't know if that's a building over there. Obviously there's a building over there I want to get out to. Or in theory, I think, you know, you could make it to an ice floe, perhaps. But there's no, other than these blocks around here. Now there's obviously there's a Z over there, and the minute I start shooting, he's probably going to become aware of it. I'm not coming this far to be eaten by wolves. Here's this there now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's that, right? That's all of them? Okay. Don't fall off. And you can't eat wolves anymore. Used to. Come on, you're gonna run away. He's gonna run away. Here comes the Z. Nice hat. Nice vest. Right, so if anybody had any doubt, you can get the wolfskin hat Should we try and get the wolfskin hat? Come on, we got to. Got to see if we can get the wolfskin hat. Because that'll just be tickety-boo, right? No, no hat this time. I think it's like a random chance. I don't know how many. Maybe it's like if you don't shoot them in the head or something. I don't know. That's not it, is it? That's just a wolf pelt. You? Last chance. No. Fine. Would have been nice, but there you go. Right, anyway, look, we've found some buildings over there, and we're going to go and have a look. That's where we're going to start, right? I don't have any great plans. I mean, my plan is to mooch down this peninsula and see. I don't know where everything is. I don't know anything about it. I don't know who's over here. I mean, my thinking would be this will be the camping spot. This is your kind of like tizzy, right? So, at least I think so. So I think you're going to get people coming down here. What is this? Is this rocks or things? And setting up little shelters up in the woods, and then farming stuff. Like I said, the only issue is water. But I think if you get one of those filtering water bottles, you'd probably be fine. You wouldn't have to worry about it. Zeds over there. What's this? Ammo. Is that for a Vega? Thank you. Combat knife again. We might finally be in the situation where we don't have to worry about. I'll get rid of the cookery because the combat knives are actually a bit better. What condition state was that in? Badly damaged, yes. So I'm not really making the situation worse. The combat knife does a little bit more damage and doesn't take up quite as much space. Zed wearing armor. Some boots. My boots are lasting me pretty well, so I'm not worried about my boots. Right, barracks. Here's Zeds floating around. Don't see too many yet. There's a big water bottle. Well now, look at this. Someone's already been over here. They found a mountain backpack. Good for them. I never found one. What's this? 9 9s. Mountain backpack 56. Remember it used to be 80? Yeesh. Right, they made it over here with a pipe. Good job. Some dry bags. A nice canteen. Oh, it's full of frozen water. Take it slightly better than our plastic water bottle, but we need to be able to thaw it out and stuff. That's a big bag. We'll be taking that, that's for sure. Tactical, not my favorite, but you know what? 56 capacity, we won't be sniffing. We won't be turning it down. I think the profile's a little bit too big. So that's my issue with that backpack. Yeah, rags. This is the patrol jacket. Pistol. I'm in danger of setting off way too many Zeds here. Yeah, let's go around the back. Right, when I head up that hill, I'm just gotta take a little detour around these guys. And I think, what'll we do? Head down one coast and up the other? I think we might. I think we'll head down the westward side. Kind of, you know, down the westward side of the isthmus, peninsula, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's an isthmus. I think an isthmus is like a thin connecting bridge. And we'll come back up the other side. And this is a guy, and he's armored. That's annoying. I'm not going to shoot you because it's just going to set everybody off. Oh. They look bad. They look more skeletal. That guy, he looked pretty skeletal to me. It's the frostbite on his face. Right, wonder how many people come up here first. Do you think? Troll pants, good old bison. So we're starting to see some familiar weaponry, which is good. Drivable gunter. Got yourself a oh, someone's been using it as storage and collecting some rubbish. Okay, tactical backpacks. I'll take your charcoal if you don't mind. I want my knife back. Have I got anything here? I do. So is somebody camping out around here and using this as storage? Well, that's the end of that. I want an axe. That's in the collecting gillies. Right, okay. Check the tower. Probably be familiar with these if you've done Livonia. What's this? Box 5439s. There's a good chance we'll run into something that uses those. Yeah, and quite a lot of deathmatch servers have these towers as well. There's a hat. Just trying to get my bearings where we are. Where's the mainland bridge? I think the mainland's over there, isn't it? See? Could be. Yeah, there's the bridge, the land bridge that you can see. And there's the mainland. Jolly, jolly good. Right, so we're gonna head down the west side. Just because we have no other ambitions. So That's out this way. We're also starting to get cold again. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find somewhere and also light a fire. We're also going to have to be conscious about wolves, like I said. We might find ourselves in a sticky situation with wolves. And there's probably not a good deal we can do about that necessarily. Don't see any other major structures out this way. There's a little tower up there, this little green tower. And I'm not necessarily a super big fan of going up towers, but I do need to take a little break for a minute or two. So I'm gonna hike up this tower. No, I'm not. It's too exposed. I'm gonna head down here a little bit and find a place to log off, and I'll pause the stream and I'll jump back in again when I sort out myself with a fresh cup of coffee and stuff. Right? So, yeah, here we go. We're on our way. We're on our way. Head down here by these rocks somewhere. Just off the road. Thought that was a person or a Z. I'm like, what are you standing out there for? But no. Right, safety of some rocks. Right. I will be back soon. Right. We're getting back into it, eh? How busy is it now? 44, so it's ticking up. It was 35 earlier. It's now up to 44. Like I said, it's morning in my neck of the woods, and my furry friend got me up early, so I had the opportunity to get on a little bit earlier. But I would suggest that. Plus, I'm also 2 hours ahead of Australia, so the Aussies be a little bit a while before the Aussies wake up and get out of bed. So anyway, here we are, west side of the Italian peninsula, and we're just mooching. We just don't have a clue. We're just heading down. I don't know what we're gonna find here. We've already encountered wolves once, so we do know that there are wolves. I mean, I guess rather than stumble around blindly in the wilderness, we'll probably stay near to the roads, nearer to the roads. Just because points of interest will probably lead off roads, right? So that's the kind of plan. Yeah, so that's it. That's my plan. That's as much as my plan goes. So the plan is hopefully today is to do this isthmus and or peninsula. I need to look this up. Is that a little house down there? Something down there, and head back onto the mainland, kitted and ready for some interior exploration. And then that's it. But I mean that could be a big enough ask. I could get, like I said, this being the kind of, you know, desirable place to go to get military gear and weaponry. I've already seen evidence that at least one person has been this way, you know, within the last few hours-ish. So we do know that there are other players over here, and it would be naive of us to think that, you know, we were so good that we were the only people that we were the first people to get over here. I'm not that naive. So there are other people here. Wow, this is Shades of Livonia. Damaged structures, destroyed buildings. A Z. Military. I think we're going to find that all the Zs over here are military Zs. I don't think we're going to find any civvies over here. It's got a vest on. And I don't know if this is like Livonia. These ruined houses, they don't really spawn anything. But I don't know that it is like Livonia. Oh look, it's not like Livonia. Wait, no, somebody dropped this here. This is dropped. Suspiciously so. I wonder if it's booby trapped. Because we're going to have to start now thinking about that. Big canopy tent. We're going to have to start thinking about booby traps, right? Because when we were on Cherno and I was doing the live Road to Nowhere series, we got as far as Tizzy and the Tizzy Camo building, and we got booby trapped. So we need to be careful, more careful than we have been for sure. Some Zeds. Another armored Zed. Another tower. Zed over there. Not sure about this asset. Have I seen this asset before? Oh yes, it's this one. Okay. See what we got in here. We got anything here? That's the bag I want. Combat backpack, not assault backpack. You can have that. I prefer this backpack. It's just smaller. Same size. Just smaller profile. Right, that's all. I am checking for tripwires. I know you're saying. You're saying, whoa, 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 tripwires. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Hat. Don't want a hat. Oh, so there's wolves around here too. Wonder if someone was trying to eat the meat. Some stuff in there. Don't know if I can make it without the Zed seeing me. So what's that? So that means there's somebody 45 minutes to an hour ahead of us, maybe? BDU pants. Also low insulation. What we don't have is don't have repair stuff. And we're starting to get cold again. So we've lasted okay from that heat buff that we had when I started. So that was about 45 minutes ago. So seems like the heat buff lasts about 45 minutes. And you can see now, because I'm cold, I mean I'm also, yeah, because I'm cold, my food is going down fast. So just want to put a bit of distance between me and that heavy. And there's a tower up here I want to go and have a look at. I may have to go and find somewhere to safely light a little fire. There's a little trail, takes you down by the coast. So there are some little trails around here that we are finding. Another ghillie. Another Vega. I'm gonna need to consolidate my Vega stuff. So, what's that? Firing range or something down there? See a little bunkery thing. Further down the... Some more barracks down there. Not much down this side so far. It's fine. Right, sometimes things spawn out here. So we'll just take a quick look. Bit daring, I know. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Don't know if we can climb down these rocks or how high they are. Oh, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. My plan is to head just around the, just down there somewhere, and make a little fire. It's like a bunker feature. Yeah, I know. Check the floor. Nothing. Bit of of a shame. Put it down here and then not have any loot. I suppose someone might have taken it, so. Right. What have we got? We've got a knife. Let's take a knife, eh? That's probably enough. Right, it's not really a great place. A better place or worse place, maybe by a bush. Just gonna hide behind a bush a little bit, like this bush here. Might be the only place. And we'll get a little bit of a fire going, and we'll warm up, and then we'll head on again. Food is fine. We do have a bit of reindeer, so I might chow a bit of reindeer while we're getting warm. That might be a thing to do. Don't need to worry about fishing just yet. And I'm not going to start to worry about water until it starts to get down to like yellow or something like that. Is that it? Got another stick. That it? Two long sticks and a short stick. Right, where are you? You're right there? That's fine. Right, I found like 2 or 3 sticks is probably sufficient. Yeah, for me to get the heat boost. So what we need to do is we need to empty that mag because there's a bigger magazine that we got there. And that one is now empty. Oh my. Is that it? We got 1 round. Okay. We got 1 round. We need to find some more. Need to find some more. I don't need to carry that around. You're gonna need to find some more. Da 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 da. Yeah, gonna need to find some more. I think if I drop these on the ground, they should thaw out. Right. Is that it? We're down to our last piece of reindeer. Looks like we are. Yeah, I mean, I hate to draw parallels to a game I don't even like. Pardon me, quick sip of coffee. But all this running around lighting fires, it reminds me of The Long Dark, which is not a good thing because I didn't like it, and well, I didn't like it because the wolves were so much like hard work. But yeah, I was watching a game review about survival games and the most intense survival games, and obviously DayZ was on there, and Green Hell was on there, and Stranded Deep was on there, and The Long Dark was also on there. I didn't know that The Long Dark was never finished. It doesn't have an end. It's like there is a story. There's a kind of a story, but they never finished it apparently. And that would piss me off even more, to be perfectly honest, if I'd persevered through that detestable experience. It's probably a bit spicy, but that detestable experience that was The Long Dark, only to find out there's actually no ending. That would that would really have annoyed me. Because I mean, there's still a weird story about her carrying this what you call it? I don't know, this secret box that is locked, and there's this family that's trying to get the contents of the box, and this whole conspiracy about what's brought about the end of the world and all that kind of jazz. And yeah, is this chili now? Chili. So we can now eat this while we're here, and we're gonna get the 3 buff, and then the fire's gonna go out. So yeah, for me, I mean, we're wearing good clothes, but like I said, for me, the good news is you don't actually need firewood. You don't need a big fire. So for what I'm wearing, a 3-stick fire is ample. In fact, we could probably get away with a 2-stick fire, because we're onto our last stick now. Because the other thing, obviously, is you don't want to be lighting fires for too long. You don't want fires like burning for a long time. You want them to be just enough to get you sorted. Now I'm sorted, you see. 3 pluses right at the bottom. I'm yellow, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, stinky. So this fire will go out quite soon. And when it does, it will be time to hit the road again. So we're heading down this side, which is the west side. And but we do know that there's like another the island cinches in a bit here, and then there's another base here, just down the road. There you go. So we're gonna head down there, and see what we can find. There's the road, just over there. I'm again, conscious of wolves, conscious of wolves, conscious of wolves. Mainly because I don't like them. Because they tend to kill me. And now we only have... How many shots we got on the deagle? 3. So we're running out. We've got the 22, but using the 22 to shoot wolves is going to be a pain. There's a little bunker thing. Check the ground. The CU jacket. I don't normally bother with the CU jacket. So I think we need to head in this way. I'll keep an eye out. Head into the trees. I haven't heard any other shots. There's one of those little Nissan hut jobbies. Haven't heard any other shooting. So I don't know if anyone else is down here with us. We've obviously found evidence that someone has been down here, which is not necessarily the same as saying someone is down here. That stuff remains on the map for a while. I suppose one thing... Well, and that's a good question. I don't actually know. The wolf meat was not rotten. So, given how cold it gets, does the meat go rotten if you leave it, or does it just freeze? So are we looking for heat state of the meat? In which case it was... Box of ammo. It was relatively... I thought I heard someone cough. Might have been a goose. There's a KA. Someone's been unboxing ammo through here. So I'm fairly certain we're not alone. No mag. So I don't believe we're alone on the peninsula. I believe there's someone, at least one other person out here with us. And they're probably not a million miles ahead of us. So we'll keep an eye out for them. And I'm not... How can I put this? My assumption is not necessarily that they're our enemy. But people do get testy near military areas. It's probably how I put it, And it's always been the kind of an unwritten rule that if you're in a military area, you kind of shoot first and ask questions later. Which, I guess you take that however you want to take that. But we don't necessarily need to do that. I'll tell you the other thing, we can't necessarily do that because we don't really have a lot of ammo, and trying to shoot a player with a Mark II is going to be an exercise in futility. Like I said, just trying to even shoot wolves with a Mark II is going to be an exercise in futility. So there you go. But we'll keep an eye out for fires and things, because they're in the same boat we are. So they'll get cold. They'll need solutions to the cold, and it's the only solution to the cold that I know so far is a little building up there, rocks, just rocks, is fires. So I'm just conscious about not. I know I said I was going to predominantly follow the road because the POIs would lead off the road, and that's true to a state. But also you find that sometimes there's little places that don't have access roads off the main road, where people then don't go and look, and therefore they miss it, and therefore there's an opportunity for more loot. Not in this case, but no, that's just trees. But it's worth checking. Oh, quick sip of coffee. Yeah, I don't see anything down here. No, like, shacks or outposts. No, I thought it was a person, but it isn't. It's just a branch. Right, and I did say we were going to focus on the west side, and we'll come up the east side later. And see, there's a little track there that heads off this way. Where is that going? Let's follow that for a bit. Pardon. Yeah, where would this track be going? Does it just go to the coast? I don't see anything down here, to be fair. Just seems to go back to the coast. Is this the continuation of that track that we saw? No, just... Oh, there's a bunker down here. There's a bunker over there. Okay. So a few little POIs out this side, but these are connected by tracks. So this is the kind of thing you might find quite easily. Hello. What's that? 939 is probably not going to need it. Right. Let's set this down. Let's duck. So, 76239s. It's got 5 in it, which is pretty good. I don't think that's the 939s I think that I just picked up that I don't have any need for. Is this 76239s? I picked up right? Oh, 76254s. 3 of. Right, we're starting to feel a little bit in the... No, we're not feeling a pinch in space. Thought we were gonna... We take our fishing rod and we'll put that in our bag, and we've got now the SK, which remember I said we could do with an SK. So there we go. So we've got an SK and a Vega. That's not bad. Gun cleaning kit would be nice. Ghillie snug. Can you wear that instead of a vest? Ghillie snug? I don't know if you can. You can. I thought you could. No, you can't. It's taking it off again. What is it? The shrug replaces. What does it replace? I thought it replaced that, but it yeah, it seems to not replace that. Tell you what, let's drop that. Drop it. Pardon me. No, doesn't replace that. No, it doesn't replace that. Is it the... Is it that? Ski mask? No, it can't be. That wouldn't make any sense. What does the shrug replace? Is it the hood? Well, I'm totally bamboozled. Makes it impossible to wear a backpack. There you go. So, yeah, okay. Well, we're not going to wear that. So that replaces your backpack. Yeah. No thanks. My backpack's important to me. Thank you very much. Right, so that's not too bad. So now we got a long rifle. We could do with a set of sights. We got some more ammo, so that might save us. What's this? 54539s. Right, let's get back towards the road. Said we don't want to be totally wandering in the wilderness for too long. Up there, just a little hillock. Oh, here's the first of the radar domes. So we want to kind of head in that direction. It sounded like I was running on metal there. Oh, it's the snow. Hello. We got some destroyed buildings down here as well. Some destroyed? Yeah, all destroyed. So like a little destroyed village. There's a Z. A civilian Z. A couple of civilian Zs. I saw some other movement down there. Yeah, it's another Z. Yeah, they gravitate towards you, man. Come on, you may as well. Thank you. Well, you brought food. Thanks. I mean, I'll let you off. Like a cabin style building over there. We got some new, I haven't seen this destroyed asset before. This is new. The destroyed log cabin thing. And it's got another KA, no mag. Got a couple of Zeds over there, loitering around. Got the destroyed barn house, or barn. Anyway, we'll have a quick look and then we'll carry on over towards the radar dome. Yeah, seen these before on Livonia. Yeah, what's this? 45s. Oof! An M79. Do you wanna make a mess of things with an M79? I'm not gonna carry that. You're like, nah, why not? Well, why do you think? Because it takes up a lot of space and is essential for survival, right? At this stage, no, that's a base buster. It's like, fine, if you want to stay out here and you want to build a base and you want to then, you know, kit up to go raiding bases, that's excellent. You go for it. But, and yes, I am checking the doorways. You're right. Goggles. Some ski goggles. Won't let me wear them because I'm wearing the head torch. What happens if I equip them? Things go a little yellow. Does it help? Cut down on glare? Nah, I don't like them. Cute. Not my bag. Got a container down here. Open. A 30 ord KA-74. 30 ord. 30 round. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Anyway, if we run across a KA-74, Vega, nice. Need that. Need that. Right. Where's this radar? It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Right, let's just stop in this bush and sort out our Vega. I think I have a long one spare? Yeah, I do, so I'm not going to need that. That one. Right, we're off again. It's a tree, not a person. Take an opportunity to scope the scope out the area surrounding us. Don't see anything, which is kind of good. What's the story with this place? Got the KAS again. Seem to be a lot of those. Is this another SK? Sure is. Does it have any rounds in it? It sure doesn't. Right. Can we get in here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like this is just shut. Well, that's a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping we could get in, at least. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. So, that's the town we came from. The destroyed town we came from. It's off that way. Nothing. That's the east side. So we're doing down the west side, and then we'll be coming up the east side. So there... Spiky mountains in the distance. That's got nothing to do with reality. So this is the west side over here. And I don't see much, to be honest. A lot of trees, some rocks, some more rocks. What's that? There's a road there. Where does that go? I guess we'll be following that. So it heads off down that way. I don't see any structures or buildings or any other things out that way, but that's the way we're going. So we're going to head that way. So we're still experiencing the benefit. We're going to follow this little road down here wherever it goes. We're still experiencing the benefit of the little fire, and like I said, it seems like that. Certainly the triple heat boost lasts about 45 minutes or so, which is pretty fine. So that gives us enough time to do a moderate amount of investigating and head down. I'm just going to have a quick sip of coffee, thank you, while I'm walking down here. Right, and we've now got a long gun, and we've got the Vega for close quarter stuff. But a real lack of ammo so far. Ammo is tight. Ammo is very tight. So we've got this, wherever this is, and wherever this goes, and we're just going to follow this, I guess. I haven't found any compasses either. I think I said before, no compasses, no maps. None of that stuff that would help us navigate around. We're just largely playing it entirely by ear. That's that big rocky outcrop. I wonder if... Just check this rocky outcrop. I don't think anyone's building bases. That said, I don't think anyone's building bases. If I were down here, and I was thinking about it, so if I thought about it, someone else would have thought about it, right? Because I'm not a unique genius to Daisy. So if I thought about it, somebody else thought about it. If I was coming down here and I wanted to hang around here for a bit, and I wanted to loot spawn these areas and hang around, etc., etc., I'd be making a stick shelter or two. I don't know. I don't think they've changed the inventories of shelters and tents and various other bits and pieces like that. So the stick shelter has a capacity of 100, and it's a pain to build because you need so many sticks. But once you've built it, it's right there, right? And it's a permanent shelter, and it hangs around. And if you build like 2 or 3 or 4 of them together, facing each other, you can put a fire in the middle, and it's kind of sheltered. And you know, there's lots of trees out here, so that would be the kind of thing that I would potentially be doing if I was wanting to stay down here. At this stage, this is not part of my plan. Part of my plan is not staying here because there's other bits of the map that we want to see. I'm coming down here to explore this bit of the map, see if we can get some better weaponry, and see if we can get some better gear so that we can head on into the interior. In particular, I want one of those filtering bottles, because otherwise, once we head into the interior of the map, we're going to be very definitely at the mercy of the fact that we simply don't have any water. And if we want water, we're going to have to go to the back out to the coast, which then runs the risk of running into freshies again. And I would want to avoid that. So I want to find one of those bottles, and I'm hoping that down here would be the place to find it, because less people will have made it down here. Maybe. Obviously there are other people that will make it down here. Like I said, I'm not the sole and unique genius of DayZ on console. Nice moon. Hello. Looks like a base. It's a fence. Right, finally found something. Took a while. Took a while. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that I want. I want one of those filtering bottles. Because I think if we get that, we're sussed. I don't have any other issues with anything else. That's the only thing that is prickling away at the back of my mind, is what do we do about water? We know we'll find food in the interior, probably. Is that a functional container? No. So, that's strange noises. That's okay. Water bothers me. Right, here we go. Here's the fence. Can I find a way through the fence? There's the hole there. Excavator. Some barracks. The sun's heading off. Is it a Vega lightweight buttstock? It is. Do I have a lightweight buttstock? I do. It's a good sign though. Maybe somebody hasn't been here. Maybe they've headed down the other side and missed this completely. Oh, that door is a serious nuisance. And once again, you know, check the doorways. Ammo be thy friend. So has someone been through here, or this is just, there's not a lot of loot? Hard to say, right? Don't seem to be any Zeds out here. So I saw a little gatehouse building. Here it is. And then this road goes out that way. Which is interesting, so we're going to check that. There was a little, that thing. I just want to check that. And then we'll head back out the other way. But yeah, I mean, it's paucity of loot, right? It's there's not a lot of loot so far. I mean, we're not doing dreadfully bad for a busy official server. Oh, look at code lock. No, thank you. I said not building any bases right now. Maybe in the future we'll head up into the wilderness somewhere and build a couple of shelters and do that kind of thing. But not for the time being. Might be in the future. Yeah, so the sun is setting. This is west, so we're heading west. So at some point the sun is going to go down. I have been broadcasting for an hour and a half. So when the sun goes down, I'll probably take a break and do some other things. Once again, it's not because I am particularly scared or worried or bothersome about the night. This is interesting. There's a road down here now. I'm quite happy to go through the night, and as you saw through one of my streams, I went through the night. Yeah, man. Yeah, I did manage to make it through the basics, which is good. It's, I think, I don't know how much of my other stuff you've watched, but there's a sort of a routine to get into, and once you get into the routine, it seems to be pretty solid, which is, as you can see at the bottom with my temperature, I've got 1+ left, which is just fading, and then I'm going to start to get cold. Once you start shivering and get cold, make a little fire. It's like 5 minutes, colliding tablets, 5 minutes, like a 3-stick fire, and you can get yourself warmed up pretty quickly. And then you get the heat boost, and then you move on. And then the other issue is, obviously, for me in particular, was knowing where water is. Now that I've got a sort of a handle on where I think water can be found, that really saves you. Fishing's a piece of cake. Go fish, get fish, eat fish. That's not a problem. Water tends to be a bit of a problem, and, you know, again, the minute you start shivering and making that cold noise, you need to light a fire. And it doesn't take long to warm up, but you do need to light a fire. And then, obviously, I've now got better clothes, way better clothes. So that obviously solves an awful lot of issues, having way better clothes. That, and also, in my case, staying away from other people. Another mag. I picked up a mag, which has got 8 in it. And we have these 2 boxes anyway, so I'm not really going to pick up another mag. Just for the sake of having another mag. Right. Didn't check this truck, did I? Just because you never know. And there's nothing in there. Right, it's quite long, this this peninsula. Quite long indeed. So is that a little... Looks like a little... Yeah, it's a little fuel bunker. And there's another road off there. Oh, is it a road? Where does that go? Might be just a dead end. So we're just trying to find points of interest down on Italy. The peninsula that sticks out to the west. Yeah, it's just a dead end. Maybe like a Hummer spawns here or something. And trying to get some better gear. I see there's a Nissan hut down there. So we're gonna head on down to that. You know, and like I said, we've got a couple of weapons now. But we have found evidence there are other people down here. Which, you know, like I said, that's no great surprise. doorways. Right, what's this? 939s. Got another Vegas, got stuff in it? It does indeed. Uh, yeah, crafting the torch. Yeah, I have done that. I have crafted a torch. It's not nearly as much benefit as you would like. I can tell you that. So if you are crafting a torch in the hope that it will keep you warm, it might well keep you warm, but it isn't going to keep you warm nearly as much as just sitting down lighting a fire. And to be honest, unless there's like a really good reason that you have to keep running, just find a place, make a little fire. It doesn't take that long, and you get a more long-lasting bonus. But I mean, I guess, you know, it's horses for courses. It depends what situation you're in. Um, you know, you could be in a situation where there's gunshots all around, and you're like, well, I'm not stopping. And it's, as long as it's daytime. I mean, the thing is, there was a guy running through one of the towns I was in, carrying a torch, and it's pretty visible. I mean, it's very, very visible. So that would be something else that you would have to be very consciously aware of, is just exactly how visible that is. What's this? An electrical repair kit. I don't have anything that needs electrically repaired right now. Thank you very much. Don't think. Right. So we were heading off still down this way. Still down the west. And we must be nearing the bottom, surely. We must be nearing the tip. We've been running for a while now. And I really it's really not that big a map. Is this a... There's something out here. Look at this, these poles. Where do these poles go? I don't like the sun in my eyes. I mean, it's a fairly spectacular looking sun, but I still don't like it in my eyes. Well, this is just a truck with nothing in it. But where do these poles go? Hello. Alright, bunch of little houses out here. Again, that sun. Yeah, it's starting to get cold now, you see. So that's the benefit worn off. Is that a usable car? No. Bit later. Bacon! It's got a little bit of food. Troll pants. What's that? Oh, another box of 939s. I don't want 939s. I want 76239s. Thank you. Put my SK. What's that? Ooh, combat backpack in camo variant. That's nice. Let's get rid of that. Let's pick that up. The snow camo variant. There you go. That looks nice, doesn't it? Nicety nice, nice. Jolly, jolly good. I don't think there's much out here, but that's fine. That's what we come out here for, to check all these little things. And, you know, chance of picking up stuff. More boxes of ammo. As I said, you know, there's not a lot of ammo. A Vakir. Yeah, okay. What does that scope fit on? KA. We'll take it. Yeah, keeping warm. Keeping warm is critical. Like I said, I had it, and I didn't find it nearly as useful. Maybe that's just me. Not the kind of thing that. Oh, nice. That was a new loading mechanic, I think. Just came from that one, but I don't think I checked that shed, did I? No. Okay. Check this little building down here. Another Vega. Oops, hello. No, nothing in it. Suit yourself. Not a usable fire. Sometimes some of these demolished buildings have a usable fire in them. What's this? A Fakir with a mag. Oh my gosh. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. I know, and I know what you're going to say, but it's not my favorite. And there's a Vega as well. Someone's had the same thought I've had. Someone's come through here, because I don't believe that. Oh, I thought the Vega had what do you call it? The rounds on it, but it doesn't. It's the Vakir. Boots. Someone's dumped some stuff here. This is not this. There should not be this much stuff here. And the issue I have with the 939s, look, and a buttstock, so someone's definitely dumped their trash here. The issue I have with the 939s is that the 939 ammo, and I know we've just seen a box, but that's just one box. I've already got, how many boxes of this stuff have I got? 1, 2, 4. So the issue with the 939s, in my feeling, is that the ammo is so rare that it makes it just a pain to have. So no, that's why I don't want it. I don't want the 939. That's my choice. You might think I'm mad. Your choice might be different. That's great. But that's my decision making on the 939s. Is I don't want it because it drives me crazy trying to find ammo for the thing. Well, now looky there. There's an outpost tower as well, possibly some other buildings down there. So I'm getting cold again. I need to light a fire is what I need to do. The sun is setting, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream here, and what I will do is in a couple of hours time probably I'll be back and do another one, and we'll get started and we'll carry on down the peninsula, and we'll carry on seeing what we can get. and maybe we'll manage to get around the peninsula and back up to the top of the again in the next stretch. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, thanks for asking, Greg. Always good for people to start quizzing me while I'm running around for the engagement. Thanks for joining in. Of course, do click the like, do subscribe to the channel, do tell all your friends, and yeah, I'll see you all probably, hopefully, in a couple of hours. I'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.